Hey, this is your friendly neighborhood inventor back with something I made. It's been a while since I've done anything, any video at all. I've just been busy with school. Came back home already. I've been busy with university and other things. Anyways, but I come back with you to tell you about these vacuum coffee makers. See, this goes like this. That's how it looks like. So, and this is just a coffee pot. I think that you could use almost anything that looks similar to this. It'll work, right? But this goes on here, like so. But you need a seal. See that? There's that space in the spout. There's a little spout right there that'll not seal. Therefore, a gasket or some type of seal is needed. So I've been making these. They're all different types of hardness. See that I've been making. Found out that this one here is the best one. It sits right here. Fits in very well and snug. And this goes in like this. And that creates a seal, as you can see. That will create a seal all around. Whoa. And I can make them this dark gray and maybe blue and red. I'll see. Anyways, but that makes that seal, so this will work. This will work for your Cory coffee maker, vacuum coffee maker. But like I said, it'll probably work with any pot that is similar to this. I've seen other pots that look similar to this. The design here, it just needs to seal it. So if you have this bottom and you have this gasket I made, it could seal it, and that will work for my pot. Um, I started with resin, but as you can see, I don't know if you could tell, you could probably tell. Pull it, you see how it takes a while, and it actually ripped right there. These are for a vacuum pump, coffee maker. Then I started making them out of silicon and some other polymer. They're all food safe. And you see that? I started with a little bit of the silicon. I could see how stiff it is. Well, I could feel how stiff it is compared to this one. Look at that. See that? Or this one here. See that? That's much more stiff. And this one. So I made it in two parts. This is silicon 100% with no additives. I don't know why it yellowed. I did use it for the coffee, so that might be the coffee stain. So I started maybe a few months ago to. This here is a mold I made. But this here is the silicon base, just 100% the silicon. I think this is two parts. This is one part. And I think this is, yeah, this is three parts. And this is four parts. Makes it the most malleable. But this here, even though it feels like this, it's the best for the pot. This here, it's not. And this is what the resin. The resin did not work at all. And silicon and resin don't mix very well, so you need other additives. But you can see, you can see, can't do that with this one. It won't stay. Maybe the softer one. Nah, see that? So the silicon is rated for 480 degrees Fahrenheit. So it withstands the heat. There might be a little bit of a slight warping due to the heat in the first initial, or when it gets to the hottest point, maybe, but I haven't seen any. I will show you the process of that. But yeah, so I'll be putting these available on eBay. I know that a lot of people use those vacuum coffee makers. The gasket that the vacuum comes with it, I think it's made out of a resin, because the first time I used it, it broke. So I don't have the original. I managed to use it once to make the mold, and then I used it again and it just disintegrated. It fell apart. So I made these.